Hi, this is Chantal from ThePurringCatStudio and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you a new series of papers. I am quite fond of them, but I will also craft with them, and I'm making this very special tag. And this tag is, I find, I'm very proud of myself. I find it's such a good idea. It could become way more than a tag. It really is up to you, depending on what size you decide to make this. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. So how about we jump right in after the intro? Okay, so here is the new series, and I'm really happy with them. I will have the link to my Etsy shop for those papers. I am really loving this new series I made. As I've said before, I'm getting better, but I'm also developing my own style, if you will. You know, it's been a year now that I've been doing junk journaling videos and such, and I'm new at these digital papers, but oh my goodness, I spent a lot of time creating. Now, of course, it's a little hard, I find, on camera to see all the details, you know, with the lighting and everything. I'm always trying to figure out how to put the light so that you do have, you know, as many details as possible. So there it is. And right after, like I said in the intro, we will create something beautiful with them. See, these are printed on paper, and you can print them, of course, on just, you know, cardstock, so that they're more solid if you want to build, you know, a special tag or something. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And these are 2 lighter pages, because I always like to put 1 or 2 pages, and sometimes more, so that you can really do the double-sided page, so that when you fold your papers, you know, in your journal, you have this, right? I mean, it's not, you know, you can also just use them as journal pages, just like the other one. This is really up to you. Because frankly, I color the back of my pages, or I print them on coffee stained, very light coffee stained. I play around, right? And I use my distressed oxides and such. So yeah, these are just elements for you to fussy cut and add to your journal. And here are butterflies and dragonflies, also for you to fussy cut and add to your journal. And a little mixed here. I love how, I hope you like it too, I put the birds outside of the tag, so you have to fussy cut the tag and the bird. I thought it'd be nice. I mean, I could have put the bird apart and then you mix it up the way you want it, but I really wanted, I just felt it was a special look just like that, and I hope you like it too. Of course, a few faux stamps and an envelope with some tabs. So you cut this and you fold it right there, and you got yourself a nice tab. And of course, a few tags. And there you go. So this is the new set. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages of fussy cutting and such. You have 2 lighter pages, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the regular, so 9 journaling pages, if you will, and 5 pages of elements for you to fussy cut and use in your journals. Okay, so now it's time to get into the project we will do today. So here's what we're doing. You're maybe a tiny bit too far. Okay. Well, actually, now you're too close. My goodness. Okay, so this is the special tag I want to create with you, using my papers, and this is the new collection I just showed you. So you remember our tab binding experience that I've created a journal with. So I used those again. So I will show you quickly and then we'll do it together. So that is the tag. It has pockets here to fill out with a bunch of ephemera. This is a tiny little clear tag. And in the back, it has another pocket, and then you can put all kinds of journaling paper. So I will show you how I did this. It's really easy. It's a lot of fun. Whoops. Okay, well, I'll put this aside for now because I don't want to take time to try and do this. Okay, so I have cut, and again, like I said at the beginning, I think I said it in the intro, or maybe when I was presenting the papers, you can transform this into something bigger. Meaning, right now it's a tag, and when you open it, I made space to put ephemera. So it's like a surprise tag where you have all kinds of ephemera that you give, you know, at the same time as you're giving a tag. And it's still a good size, but it's easy to put in a journal because a lot of us have journals that are 8.5 by 11 folded in two. So this is pretty much the size that would go in a journal, and you probably have this hanging out. And we all love that. I know I do. We all have, you know, things that dangle out of the journal. So this would be a perfect size to do that. However, nothing prevents you from making it a little wider, and then each side, like these, will become also wider, and you could put pockets on that side too. And it could be just a big jumbo tag, if you will. But I really wanted it to be a tag and not become some kind of just ephemera folder, right? Because I've done that before. This is really a tag. I want this to be able to slip in a journal, but then, oh my goodness, what is this tag? And then you're opening up. It's a surprise when you open it up. So that was the idea behind this. But of course, if you want to transform this into an ephemera holder that looks like a tag, even if it's not, because you want to make it a lot larger, go right ahead. You can take that idea and transform it the way you want. But I personally want to keep it as a tag, but I really want to put this in a journal. Okay. So actually, look, I'm just going to take an example. Let's say this journal. It fits because once it's in, of course, it will come out a tiny bit at the top. But we all, like I said, we love all the things that come off like this. See, there's all kinds of things already coming out of this journal. It's not done yet, and you've seen this. So this would be no different. It would just come out a tiny bit, and we all love that. So that's why I want to keep mine as a tag. Okay. So I took some of my papers. So again, this is the new paper I showed you, and I printed both sides. And this is Tim Holtz paper. At first I was going to use my own paper, which is this. This is another part of, I think, of this page. Yes. I just don't remember which side. There's something in the middle. But I found it, I don't know, I like it. But I thought, you know, the black and white, and Tim Holtz has these like bird cages. I thought, oh my goodness, wouldn't that be nice? Plus, you know, every time you can marry your papers to Tim Holtz. Hello, yes. Yes, and more yes. Okay, perfect. So, for starters, I will get my paper trimmer because you want to put, first of all, actually, we're going to cut the corners to make it as a tag. Maybe that's not enough cut. We'll see. But I'm thinking that's not enough. I am thinking it is not enough. Well, I'm going to turn it around. There we go. And you'll know why in a minute. No, it's not going to be enough. I will have to recut the angles. It's okay. So I will punch the hole right here for the tag. The eyelet. What did I say? The tag? Yeah, we know it's a tag. Okay, so the eyelet will be right about, that's in the middle, I think. There you go. Okay. And I will go put the eyelet and I'll be right back. Okay, let me fix this. This is a little bit too much of an angle, I think. Okay, So the eyelet is there. Now we want to put this over, and you have to have the space for the eyelet, right? So I can see through with the light that I have to cut right about here. So I will cut the top of this like so. Whoops. Okay. Now let's see if it fits and if the eyelet is free. Yes, it is. Okay. I might trim a tiny bit more for the angle. Let me just readjust everything. Actually, it's not bad. Okay. Now I'm going to leave it. Perfect. Now we will cut in half this paper. Actually, it's so funny. I think this line in my own paper, I don't know if you see this. Hold on. With the angle here. Too much light in here. I think right here, the line, there's a line in the paper because it's ledger paper. And it's actually in the middle of the eyelet, and it's in the middle of the paper. Usually, just measure and, of course, you know, make a line and cut in the middle. So, oops, now I don't know which line it was. I might as well make a tiny line myself. It's this line that is the middle of the paper and the eyelet, I think. I want to make sure. Okay. Perfect. Let's cut that. Okay, so now we have to put, because remember on the other one, I have eyelets to put the string through. So now we just have to decide where we want them. I liked the way that it was before. It wasn't in the middle, and I must say I kind of liked it. So I think I will put them right about here as well. Let me just get something straight here so that I can put them, you know, in a straight line. There we go. I'm going to just make 2 little dots so that I know where to put my eyelets. Okay. I'm going to put the eyelets, and you will see better once the eyelets are in, okay? Okay, so there you go. You have the eyelets. So when you put the tag, as you can see, it will be at the same distance, okay? So these will be your 2 doors, if you will. Okay. Lovely. Okay, so now we must put this and attach it to the tag. So I was thinking, I have my own tabs, of course, that I've made. I like them a lot. I think they're very beautiful. And I'm very hesitant between mine and Tim Holtz. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. I use mine a lot. I really love mine. So I will use Tim Holtz for today. How about I do that? Okay. Whoops, I lost one. No, okay. So this is the outside. So I will put the tabs here. So one here. And I have another one here. So these are fabric tape from Tim Holtz. And like I said, I usually use my own that I've created just by stamping on fabric. And I love them, but I don't know. I guess for today I'll use Tim Holtz. Okay, so now you have to align. I know you don't see the bottom of the screen, but I want you to, you know, as long as you see what I'm doing, that's the most important, rather than seeing the whole thing. There you go. So make sure you're in line with your tag, and then just, so if you're using, like me, this Tim Holtz tape, that's good. If not, if you've watched the tab binding video, I make these. It's just fabric that I've ripped and cut in pieces. I've stamped on them before, and all you do is put some glue, and there you go. Okay, so there's really, it's not difficult. There's nothing complicated about this process. But for today, I think I will use Tim Holtz just because why not? Okay, I do love mine though. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful. You know what? I could add some of mine in the middle to make three tabs or something. I don't know. Or maybe here, because it's not in the middle. You know me, I don't like when it's perfect. I like that there's a little surprise. You know what? How about I just do that? I really want to use mine as well. I can't help myself. I really love my tabs. Which is a good thing because I'm the one that made them. Okay, just like that. Maybe a little more here. Glue it on the other side. Plus it shows you. Why not, right? There we go. I hope you're all well. I hope everything is good where you are. I hope you're healthy and happy. I know you're here and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, now is this okay? That is one I can use. Oops. So I think the tabs are dry. Yeah, okay, perfect. So now, of course, you would put, let's see, how about some of this? I don't know if blue, it's too blue. I like the idea of the blue, but it was just too much. This is too light. What else? Hold on. Let me cut a piece of that. That seems long enough. And what else? I like when it's fluffy. When there's a lot of, yeah, fluffiness. Okay, I found... Well, I think it's the same. No, I changed it up. Anyways, I found something to add. So I like to put more than one, you know, rope or ribbon. I like to mix it up. Okay. Oops. I think I forgot to pass this through. Did I? I don't know. It doesn't matter for now. Okay. So this is done, and you can find whatever you want. I found this little rope. It's quite delicate, so I think it will work fine for when we close this. Okay, I will ink the edges. I will fast forward that, and I'll be back when it's done. Okay, so also, see how I inked only at the beginning of the corner? I will maybe ink at the beginning of here. I don't ink the whole way through because it would make a line right in the middle of your picture. So we don't want that. We want it to fit and to have a whole picture until it's open. So it's better not to do that. Okay, so now I will show you how I did the inside and the back of the tag. So what I did is, okay, I have leftover vellum, and I love to make vellum pockets, and I also like to embellish them. So I see this is a tiny bit too wide, so I will trim this down a tiny bit. Okay, so now, oh yes, perfect. So now I really just decide on the size of my pocket. So I think this is a good size. It allows to hold enough, so I will make the other one the same. Perfect. I think 2 is enough, so I will keep this for another project. Okay. So to punch a little semicircle to indicate where the pocket begins, I suggest you take a piece of paper like so and use it with your punch. Otherwise you will only fold the vellum and there'll be a white line where you want it to make your semicircle, but yeah, it won't be necessarily successful. This is moving. Maybe I should do one at a time. Okay, perfect. Am I in the middle? Okay. Yes, perfect. I'm gonna put this away. Otherwise, it kind of tends to bend, but it doesn't really make, you know, the semicircle. It's very annoying. Okay, so I like to emboss my vellum. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me get my very used piece of paper and let's do some embossing. Okay, so what could we do that would look nice with this? Well, I love my numbers, you know, those designs this one here. I can't believe I watched a video of mine. I don't remember when I watched it, but anyways, in the video, I was saying, oh my goodness, I can't believe I spent $40 on these stamps. Well, the more I think of it, the more that I'm thinking there's nothing. That's nothing. It is so worth it that I don't even know why I was like shocked or anything. It's just that I guess I'm not used to spending that amount, of course. But believe me, it is worth it so much. I have no regrets. I use these all the time. And the tabs I just showed you that I made, you know, to do the book binding, I've stamped with these, amongst others, but mostly these. I am in love with these. Now that I know how much I use them, $40 is nothing. How about a tiny bit of embossing right here? Yes, I like it. And I like that you see the edge of the stamp. It looks like, you know, you didn't do it right, but I did. That's exactly what I want. I'm off the screen here. Sorry about that. I'm just putting some ink on the stamp. Why not right there? Perfect. Love it. Okay. Now we will put some embossing powder. Okay, so now let's start the process. Okay, perfect. Love it. Look at those. Beautiful. It adds interest and you can touch it. Oh, I just love processes like those. Okay, so now we will put them in. leaves enough space. Okay, so what I've realized is in the first one, I'm going to back up a tiny bit for you. Okay, so in the first one, yes, I'm realizing I also put tabs on the inside, not just on the outside. And this one, because I thought there's something missing, I couldn't put my finger on it. Now I know what it is. There's no tabs. So let me see if I can add some. So once this is done, well, nothing prevents you from decorating a tiny bit. There's all kinds of ways for me for today. And it's not done. I will show you how I did the back in a second. If I can get this thing out. There we go. So how about we put a nice little mushroom right here. I think it would look lovely. There we go. Maybe I'm a little far. Let me see. There. And I found this one. Oops, I thought I had it. I lost the needle I used to use. See, that's the thing. I got it. There we go. Okay. How about right here? I love it. It's beautiful. And now you can fill these with all kinds of ephemera that you wish to give with this tag. And then we're going to go do the back of it. How about I put this here? Okay, this is the same one, but you get it. You put whatever ephemera you feel you want to give and would look nice in the pockets. So we will do, look at that. That's beautiful. So you can fill it way more, of course. So now we will do the back. And the back is easy. I've showed this process before in another video. It's just a window that I made with a frame, and again on Tim Holtz because I thought it looked just perfect like that. And we will glue that, and I thought this was really nice. It's discreet, but it's there. You still have an extra pocket, you know what I mean? And I've made these before. These particular ones have been done with, just trying to decide which side I want. It doesn't really matter. These ones have been done with a laminating machine. Now, of course, not everybody has a laminating machine, but I've showed quite a few times now on a few videos how to make them with packaging. So I will try and remember to link a few videos that might help you to do those with packaging instead of I think I'll try and put both, because I didn't show the process of this particular one, but like I said, I've made more than one video about them, so I didn't feel it was necessary for me to show you in this video when this video is more about the tag that opens. Okay. I feel like it needs more ink. I inked the edge, but it seems that it doesn't show. Oh, actually, yeah, no, you know what? I will ink it a tiny bit more and I will show you the beauty I'm going to put in it in just a second here. And again, I did a video, I think, or was it an Instagram? Oh gosh, I don't remember. I think it was a video. I could be mistaken. I do these Instagram reels as well. Now, the problem with Instagram is it's under my name. And it's the same, you know, I have trouble separating the Purring Cat Studio and Chantal Pelletier-Melman. So I think, though, that if you search for the Purring Cat Studio on Instagram, you will find me, and you'll find me under my name, but it still will be related to the Purring Cat Studio. I would need someone to help me just unconfuse myself. I'm very, very confused with all the social media stuff. It's a full-time job on its own. But what I was talking about are these. These are clear tags. I'm fairly certain I did a video on them. And not just... Yeah, I did a video. I did. I'll try and link it for you. And along with doing these windows. And there you go. Look at that. I'm going to back up a tiny bit. It's all in transparency. Isn't that subtle and chic? Look at that. Like, it's really, really subtle. I don't know if you see well. I find that my lighting is not at the right spot and it's shiny. There. Look at that. Everything is translucent. It's clear and see-through. I find it very, yeah, I don't have any other words but chic. I love it. And then you flip on the other side, and of course you would have your little rope right here, like so. And of course when you open it, you have all your ephemera in those little pockets we've created, these, and then you close it like so. Beautiful little bow, and there you go. Now, if this is not a scrumptious surprise tag, let me bring the other one back in for you to view. Let me close it as well. And you can really load them up with a lot of ephemera. I just put a few just to show you. But I mean, look at these. Isn't that just so much fun? I love them. There's nothing more pleasant than tags that offer even more. And look at the back. It's just as beautiful as the front. If not even more, I think. I just love them so much. It's just a different way of making tags. And they would be such a surprise in a journal. You know, you receive that, you open your journal, and you flip through the flips and the flaps and all that, and then you find this tag. It opens up, and you have a bunch of ephemera as a present for you to use in your journal. This is so sweet. Look at that. So simple. And there you go. That was the project of today. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I hope it inspired you. Maybe you can take this idea and, you know, develop it into something better, something of your own, and something you think, ooh, how about I add this? And as I've mentioned at the beginning, if you make them a lot bigger, then they just become ephemera holders that have the look of a gigantic tag, let's say, right? Because you can make this as big as you wish. You can still cut it in the shape of a tag, and it just becomes a fun ephemera holder that looks like a tag and, you know, acts like a tag, except that it's gigantico. But if not, for me, like I said, I really wanted them to be able to go into a journal, which they will. And I am in love with my own work once again. But you know what? I wouldn't be showing you something I'm not proud of. And I hope you enjoyed it. So I want to say thank you again for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've learned something. I hope it inspired you to try your own with your own style. And if you love these papers, please go check them out on my Etsy shop. They will be there very soon. By the time this video airs, I'm hoping they will be there. I am just lacking the time to make to post them on Etsy, but I will try and hurry up because I am so proud of this paper. I love it, and as you can see, they match very beautifully with Tim Holtz. So I hope again you are all happy, safe, and healthy. Thank you for watching. I give you a great big hug from here in Nova Scotia, Canada. And as always, thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye. Bye bye.